information on the case and started to collaborate and brainstorming ideas about what we wanted to offer on this e-portal and how we were going to attract students there. We all agreed on one thing, and that was that we wanted some feedback from professors. Since professors are the #1 influence to students in the classroom, we felt that information from them would be vital. Of course, we not only wanted information from professors, but students themselves. So as a group, we conducted 2 primary research activities, which are focus groups and a survey. For the focus groups, we held 2 meetings with professors from all different majors to get a variety of feedback, and we collected 250 UNLV student surveys and used SPSS to analyze the data. For the focus groups, we had multiple goals set out, but our primary goal was to find out what motivating factors a professor would need for them to recommend a publisher-sponsored e-portal to their students for academic services. So, why would a professor recommend a McGraw-Hill e-portal to their students? Well, if this e-portal were to enhance the learning experience and increase the students' likelihood of success in the classroom, these would be motivating factors. Also, if the professors could customize class content onto the e-portal, and if the e-portal was somewhere where students could see course-related current events, these would also be motivating factors. Of course, professors would like to see a user-friendly, easily navigable interface. It would have to be cheaper than the bookstore and faster. Now, with speeds, I'm not talking about content that is downloaded off the internet, but for hard copy items that are shipped through the mail. For the survey, we designed the questions around these 3 areas. We wanted to find out what type of students will use the services offered by the e-portal, determine who to target, and estimate the size of the student market to target. First step in the SPSS calculations was to run some frequency and descriptive statistics. After running these, we found a large disparity among study material usage by these students. After that, we ran a cluster analysis of these students using study material usage. We ran a 2-, 3-, and 4-group solution and found that the 2-group solution best fit the data. Now, about these 2 groups. The first group, 41% of students, were very likely to use or buy online supplemental educational materials. The second group, 59%, had no expectation to use or buy online study aids. So we were more interested in these 41% of students that are already using and buying online educational content. Now we wanted to determine some of the differences between these 2 groups to better understand these students, so we ran some discriminant analysis. And based on the discriminant analysis, we named these 2 groups high achievers and regular students. The discriminant analysis are as follows. When trying to clarify what major that these high achievers were in compared to regular students, we found no difference. This tells us that high achievers are spread across all majors. Also, in terms of year in school, we found no difference. We also found no significant difference in terms of the courses in which students use supplemental study aids. This tells us, bottom line, high achievers are spread across all majors and can be found among freshmen, sophomore, junior, senior, and graduate level students. The significant difference that we did find between these high achievers and regular students is the use of the web for academic performance. We found that high achievers are more likely to use the web to access online libraries, professors' websites, and use it for general educational content like downloading definitions and researching for papers. This tells us that high achievers are more likely to use the web for their academic performance. Now, when it comes to ebooks, we found that high achievers are more likely to purchase ebooks online and have already been doing so in the past. And compared to regular students, high achievers did not think that ebooks were difficult to read. This was a highlighted topic among discussion between professors and websites throughout our campus research. All right. Now, what does all this research tell us about how McGraw-Hill is going to be able to target these high-achieving students? Well, first, you will not be able to target these students by specific major, year, or a